Another one down. What do you think about Tennessee so far?
I like it. It's pretty.
We've technically been to Tennessee before, but this is our first time coming through on an RV trip. And the last one was kind of a short weekend trip. So we're actually here all week at the KOA in Crossville, Tennessee. Super nice KOA, very nice. Got a nice concrete pad, super level. We're on high ground and we've had a lot of rain and things are staying relatively dry. So we're about to take off and go on a little journey tonight. Just finished up work for the day and we're gonna go do a little hiking and hopefully see some waterfalls. Where are we going exactly?
Oh yeah, Cumberland State Park.
Cumberland State Park.
There's several small hikes that we can do and I think several waterfalls. There's actually another small waterfall that's close by. It's a really quick trip for us. I think it's 11 minutes from here and it's a really short hike, but I thought Cumberland, we've got time. We're gonna commit today. We're gonna pack some water. We're gonna bring the dogs and hope for the best.
2 dogs, 2 cameras, 2 bottles of water, but we're going to try to knock out a state park today, and if the weather cooperates, a state park tomorrow. And we're going to enjoy the area this week, and this weekend we're probably going to go up around Knoxville, take a little farther drive, about 45 minutes, and see what's what up there. But for now, I got to pull these awnings in, and we need to hit the road. And if I haven't mentioned, the OneControl app that comes with these Grand Design trailers, it's actually a Lippert product. I thought it was kind of goofy when I got the trailer, but I'm actually starting to really like it. The other great thing is I can pull my awnings in, standing outside, or push them out if I'm working outside and it starts to sprinkle. So the app itself's really nice. We can just go retract. And there she goes. It also does some other really nice things. You can turn your lights on, you can check on your TPMS system, which I've actually replaced the factory TPMS system for reasons I'll get to in a later video. Like I said, you can turn lights on, push your slides out, or you can work your auto leveling system. It's got a lot of nice, neat features, some troubleshooting stuff on there. So again, very nice. Another reason to choose a product like Grand Design or something else with some of the newer technology that's out there if you're in the market for a new camper. I think he's perfectly content for you to carry him.
Look, his legs.
Oh, he's got his legs crossed. Yep, he's done. He's had all he wants.
The leg cross means done. You ready to start?
This is the first stop on the trail, so I'll take it.
Time to go home. So, Cody and Ange didn't really plan very well. Go figure.
Well, the thing is we have to work all day. So by the time we get off work, you know, we're with limited time. So we made about an hour drive out here to the waterfalls. and they close the park at 7 and lock the gates.
And
So-
we'll tow your car. So,
And we'll tow unattended vehicles.
I don't know why we didn't think about this, but we didn't. So
We
we're
didn't
gonna,
know.
I think it's a fairly short trip, but it can take a while. So we're gonna do as much as possible and turn around and go back to the car before it gets towed.
That's the plan. So here at Burgess State Park, it's about a mile hike up. There's 4 waterfalls apparently, or maybe it's just 4 different sections of waterfalls. I'm not really sure. Again, back to not planning and not doing our research. But
They had a pretty picture.
they did have pretty pictures. We were going to use our All Trails app that worked out really good for us the other night, but we have no service here, so we're kind of winging it. But man, how pretty. What do you think so far?
It's a pretty cool trail. Pretty neat.
The trail is considered strenuous. I wouldn't call it strenuous, but there is a lot of uphill, downhill, and a lot of kind of
Rugged terrain.
exposed tree roots, and you got some rugged areas, but it's not bad. So we're gonna keep rocking and hope we can see it all. She scares so easily. 20 years, still the easiest person to scare on earth. Right, Beats?
Thought we put an end to that. In the short amount of time that we've been here, pretty cool.
Yeah, we got to see all 4 of the waterfall outlooks, so it kind of starts at the top and you see waterfall, but just beautiful, a nice quick hike. And we tried to take off up into the trail, and it's 6:30 and we're not sure how far we are from the truck. So
We took a shortcut to the parking lot. They did have a little cut through it. It says parking lot here, and we said yes. Good morning. Good morning, Charlie. Oh, I see your tail. Good morning, Chuck. Oh, goodness.
okay.
Good morning. This is Cody and Ange with Untethered. We are currently, is this going to be our last night in Tennessee? It's our last night in Tennessee. So we wanted to do a big one here on Saturday where we didn't have to work. We could have a full day. So we found Ijams Nature Center in Knoxville. It was about a little over an hour from our campground.
Sounds like they've got some neat things like some zip lining and some paddle boarding and all kinds of good stuff. It is a nature center. It's all non-profit, so it doesn't cost anything to get in. There are some of the activities like the zip lining that you have to pay extra for, but general admission, hang out around the area is free, but they do ask for donations, so we'll probably do that if it's a nice place. We're going to get some video today and show you guys a little bit of the park. We'll put a link to the park's website below so you guys can check it out if you're in the area. And we're going to make a big day of it here before we have to get on the road and ride 600 miles tomorrow.
Let's go.
What are you doing there?
I can't see. But I want my sunglasses. I need prescription sunglasses, or to find one of the 7 clippies that I have for my glasses.
So we've got non-prescription Ray-Bans on.
Or I need contacts.
You need contacts. So we got non-prescription Ray-Bans on, and I just want to highlight to everybody exactly how Angela's going to carry her glasses case throughout the day.
I don't want to miss things.
We have a floaty sunglass holder tied in a knot. It's functional.
That's right, it is.
But not fashionable.
That's never really been a concern for me. Always. sign in.
This is Zoe. It's a female turkey vulture. It was actually hit by a truck in 2005, and because it was in rehab for so long, got used to people feeding it, so it can no longer survive in the wild. So Ijams adopted it, and it says with regular care and proper nutrition, I may live to be 30 years old.
Oh wow! Little family. I'm really happy that I bought
What?
my men's Columbia hiking shoes. I like them.
Good deal. So we were at Tomato Head Pizza in downtown Knoxville today, and as soon as I saw a place that sold calzones, I had to try one because it's been a while since I've had a good calzone. So we're going to dig into this deal right here at Tomato Head, and we're going to see what it's about. And it smells great. So we just had a great calzone at Tomato Head here in Knoxville, Tennessee. Incredible. Very good food. So we are stuffed, and we're gonna go try to check out something that's been on my list of things to do, which is to rent some of these electric scooters you see in downtown and all these metro areas and ride around a little bit. So we're gonna try to see what that's about and hopefully show you guys some footage along the way.
So we didn't expect to do a whole lot in Tennessee. We ended up doing quite a bit more than we expected. We went to Buc-ee's the first night. We got one of their brisket sandwiches and some other stuff we didn't need. Cody!
Guess where we are? We are at Buc-ee's.
We found one just a few minutes from our campground and thought, we're gonna go see what this is all about. Better be good.
We are at Crossville, Tennessee for the week, and we were staying at the KOA, and as we rolled in, I was needing a little bit of fuel, and I thought, well, what kind of fuel stations are next to us? Because the KOA is kind of off the highway a little bit, and I didn't see anything close, and there's a Buc-ee's, and this place is massive. So I'm gonna start off by getting a little taste of what they have to drink for the truck, a little ethanol-free fuel, which is kind of hard to find.
I'm gonna get a little taste of what they have on the inside.
And then we're just gonna go around and see what this Buc-ee's is like. We've seen some displayed out on the West Coast and in different places, so this one's here in Crossville, Tennessee, so let's see what the hype's all about.
Let's do. That's the signal that they...
What do they not have here?
They do have these.
The dogs would love this.
I think you would love these.
I think that's a dress, bud.
Shirts.
Pretty sure it's a dress. No, I don't love them. Is that your find?
So that was a madhouse. That was crazy.
That was just insane.
Tell them what the cashier told you.
So, talking to the cashier, because we'd never been here before, and kind of just, I guess, complimenting the store or whatever. But she said they're, again, we're in Crossville, Tennessee, and she said they are about to build another one about 3 hours from here. She didn't say which direction, but she was saying it's going to be 20,000 square foot bigger than this store. I'm not 100% sure how many square feet this particular store is, but I can't imagine 20,000 square feet bigger than this.
And then this one has how many? 124 pumps?
I think she said 124 gas pumps here, and the other one's going to have closer to 200. What's interesting
250.
about 250, you can literally get everything from basic food and road snacks to DEF for your diesel truck. They've got grills, they've got smokers, they've got deer feeders, they've got alcohol if you're into that. Brisket sandwiches. They've got an entire beef jerky bar where you can literally just pick out whatever kind of beef jerky you want. I could go on and on. But a very cool store. Definitely not your traditional truck stop that you would, see anywhere else. But yeah, really cool store. I'm glad we came on a Monday night, because I'll absolutely come back here later this week for lunch, because I already ate dinner, so I don't get to test out the brisket sandwiches. But I do plan on trying that later on this week, and maybe checking the store out some more when it's not quite so busy. But yeah, Buc-ee's is a hit, and we will definitely stop every chance we get.
The brisket sandwich, very good. The beaver nuggets will probably kill me. My review is it's Captain Crunch on steroids. It was trinkety stuff like candles and clothing, but it was some stuff that we were kind of looking for anyways. I needed a new candle for the camper, so we thought we'd patronize them a little bit with it. And then Cody got him another sun shirt that he likes. He'd kind of been looking at them online anyways, and they had them, and so we grabbed one. They were so nice. So anyways, that was our Buc-ee's experience. And last night we went to Knoxville. We rented scooters, which is something Cody wanted to do for a while.
And that was a lot of fun. I mean, it's a silly thing to do. You can just as easily walk. But we did go to the Ijams Nature Center yesterday morning and walked a little over 5 miles. So I was about walked out.
Yeah, Ijams was pretty neat. That's a full day. And then they have a little water area. What do they call that? Quarry?
It was the Mead Quarry, where you could go rent paddle boards or kayaks or just jump in and swim, and that was really cool. We didn't quite have time for it, unfortunately, but it would have been nice to cool off after that long hike. Something to remember, guys, as you're going to some of these public parks and state parks, a lot of what gives them their funding is obviously through donations. So we'd encourage, if you go somewhere cool that's free and you have a chance to donate, please do that. It keeps these great places open. But as far as your visitor centers and your state parks and stuff like that, we found out that a lot of their state or government funding is by being able to prove how many people actually come. So when you see those guest books, go ahead and sign in. You don't have to put your social security number and your full address and all this other stuff, but go ahead and sign in and just have a record that you and your family visited there, because it could be the difference between them getting the funding they need to stay open or not.
Good point, Johnson. Good point. We weren't good about it. We thought, they don't need to know that we're here. We're not going to sign in. But we had a really nice conversation with someone at a really nice welcome center in Iowa that we visited. And they were just the cutest couple, and they were so sweet. I think we stood there for an hour talking to them. And something that he had shared with us was that they were struggling on their funding, and he was really encouraging people as they would walk in the door to sign that guest book, because it made the difference for them. And we thought, shame on us for not doing that. So we really try to do that everywhere we go now. I'd like to encourage you to do the same. So we stopped at a rest area, ate a little bite, gave the dogs a little break, and Charlie didn't watch where he was going, and he stepped in gum. Who does that? I've gotten most of it, but we're down to this, and his little pads are stuck together. Poor Chucky. It's really gross. Peanut butter, tomato sauce. What'd you think if I soaked your paw in tomato sauce? Do you like that?
You wouldn't have time to soak.
He's like, peanut butter, do it.